So, I might be 5 minutes late to the show, but I'm finally talking about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. For context, I love the three novellas the show would be based on, and leading up to January, I was extremely excited to finally watch the show. But come January, with both the pit and industry airing, I decided to wait out to watch the show. I'm not really a big TV guy, so having three shows airing a week, two of which were airing on the same day, wasn't something I wanted to do. And then as soon as one show ended, HBO Max finally released in the UK, and I decided to watch Succession, which was
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
So now I can finally talk about a show that I unfairly delayed 5 months to watch, and it was so worth it. I don't want to talk about House of Dragon too much during this video. That whole can of worms could be released next month, but it's part of the reason I started this show. Once season 3 begun airing, straight away I realised just how much the butterfly effect was on full display now, and I decided to do two things. One, start reading Fire and Blood, and two, start watching A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. This is exactly what this universe needed in the state it's in. With Game of Thrones ending and House of the Dragon having a looming end, a smaller scale story focused on two properly developed characters is perfect. The show has an actual identity unlike Dragon, and that's why I think it's so successful. One of the most important things in TV writing is building a foundation. Whether it's leading to a bigger thing or you can build off of this foundation later on, it's vital you set your tone, the characters and pace from the first scene. And A Night of the Seven Kingdoms does that perfectly. The show balanced the comedy and the drama, building from Dunk, Berry and Sir Ireland to deciding to enter the tournament, and we build with the Game of Thrones theme until a comedic gag undercuts it. From these first few minutes, the show distances itself from the main show, unlike another spin-off, and allows you to connect to our main characters, with this season journey being fully set up before the title card. It's such a simple but effective opening scene, and from there on the show just keeps improving on itself. Over the next 3 hours we follow these two characters navigating Westeros, and when a certain reveal happens, it challenges the both of them and what they would do for each other in the end. I doubt you could meet a single person who doesn't like Dunk and Egg, especially after episode 3. Episode 3 is dedicated to their friendship. We see Dunk trust someone for the first time since Sir Arlen's death, and it's seemingly ripped right in front of him. The second half of the season is about Egg trying to fix this fracture, proving he's not like his brother, and we see how much it hurts him that Dunk can't trust him. Alongside this, we're exploring Dunk's past and what he went through growing up in this world, and how Sir Arlen saved him at the right time. That whole episode cut between his past and the present fighting in Eternity is just a masterpiece. I seriously cannot believe they managed to pull this off. On a technical level, the smaller budget adds to the atmosphere. Behind the scenes material discuss how the fog was a necessary component to hide how little crowd they have, but it adds to the tone of what Dunk is going through. Owen Harris and Sarah Adina Smith do a brilliant job with directing their episodes. Without a doubt, the highlight is episode 5, the connection between the past and the present, and the frantic energy of the survival instincts. It's all fantastic. A shot in episode 3 I love in particular is the shot where Dunk is realising what is happening. That slow camera pushing across the room until the finger snap is something on the first watch I just found captivating. The camera work in the show up until this point was very simple and static, and following this inciting instant you have the more frantic camera work throughout. It's a visual identity that sets this apart from Game of Thrones. We're sitting with our characters in these situations instead of prioritising spectacle, which House of the Dragon has struggled to do. I had to talk about the cast because this casting is brilliant. Both the main two guys embody these characters perfectly, and I couldn't be happier. Dexter Sol Ansel feels like he's been pulled straight out of the novella, which George R. Martin himself has said. Not only is his comedic delivery perfect, but so are his emotional moments. Even at such a young age, you can feel the difference between how he acts as Egg before and during the reveal scene, and his chemistry with Peter Claffey is perfect. You can tell these two get along because it comes out on screen, and it makes the end of episode 3 hit harder. I can't wait to see how they adapt to the next two novellas, and the fact George is planning to publish even more of these stories excites me massively. The thing is, I've seen people correlate changes to being an unfaithful adaptation, but A Night of Seven Kingdoms proves yet again that the heart of the story matters. The show has loads of small changes, however, unlike House of the Dragon, it's not things that will cause a butterfly effect down the line, and it doesn't affect the characters. I have so much hope for the future because of this. Ira Parker has so much love for these characters, and the newly added material is well written too. I just love the show. It was a breath of fresh air after the state of the universe, and knowing we're just months away from another season is brilliant. In a way, I'm glad I delayed watching this. Appreciate these 6 episodes removed from when they were airing allows this to be a rewarding watch. When a show like this is airing, every week you'll have people, no matter what, pointing out changes from the book, and especially when the show reorganises some conversations, that would be exhausting. I'll definitely be watching season 2 weekly though. I would not be able to wait this long again, knowing how good the writing is, and the entire cast and crew have done a phenomenal job. It really is just a breath of fresh air, especially as House of Dragon season 3 is currently airing. Overall, I am just really excited for the next season, and knowing that season 3 will probably start filming soon anyway is just even more exciting. They haven't promised, but it's basically guaranteed to be yearly seasons until season 3, because I'm assuming there's a time jump before the fourth novella that's got an outline planned. They've got 12 novellas planned by George R. R. Martin, and it seems like he's got quite extensive material to give to them. I just have so much love and hope for the show, and it brings me so much joy that I haven't got a skepticism in the back of my mind of, is this going to fail yet again like Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon? If you've seen the show, let me know what you thought, and thank you for watching.